Hey everybody, Kambotrout here with Peace of Mind Kayak Fishing. Coming to you today from Maryland's eastern shore. And I'm fishing a river, or at least a stretch of river, that I've never fished before. And my basic logic behind finding this place was, ooh, that was interesting. But yeah, my basic logic behind finding this place was just looking in Dorchester County, Maryland, and then looking at water that I thought would probably hold snakehead. And I just talked to a guy who was here a few minutes ago. He had already left at this point. And he was saying that a lot of guys do come here for snakehead. So I mean, that's a good thing. It means they're here. Now, it might speak to how many snakehead are left, depending on how many people have come here to fish for them, but still. At least we know there are some, and they're in this water somewhere. I just got to find them now. I'm using a combination of bull minnows, chatterbaits, and various topwater lures to try to find these snakehead today. Now, I wouldn't mind some crappie. There's a few other species I wouldn't mind catching, but my main target is definitely snakehead. As far as gear I'm using, it's all pretty much medium to medium heavy spinning gear, and pound test anywhere from about 8 pound fluoro up to about 15 pound braid. So I want to get to the fishing and check back in later and see how it's going. Not what I'm here for, but a fish on. I think it's a nice bass. Maybe? Yep. There she is. That's not a bad way to start the day. Not a bad way to start the day at all. All right, there she is. Let's get a weight on you, pretty. Keep you in the water while I'm getting all this gear out. Minimize the stress you're under. I'm gonna guess and say 1.3. Could be as high as 1.5 though. I'm gonna say 1.3. We have, oh wow, I was way off. She's 2 pounds. 203. No kidding. Well, thank you, gorgeous. Aren't you just beautiful? Let's get a picture of you, and you'll be all done. All right, back you go. Mwah. Thank you so much. I don't see any parasites to really help you. Oh, there's one on you. A little worm of some kind on you. Let's see if I can get him off you, buddy. I hate parasites. I hate them. There you go, gorgeous. Thank you. And there she goes. Fish on. Grabbed it right next to the boat. Another decent largemouth. Haven't found the snakes yet, but doing all right for the largemouth. This one I think is probably about 1 inch shorter than the last one I caught, but she is thick. So I'm definitely gonna weigh her. There, look at her. Isn't she a beauty? All right, let's get a weight on you, girl. And we have about 1.73, about 1.75 pounds. There you are, you little beauty. Nice, healthy fish. All right, let's get a picture of you, and you'll be on your way. All right, gorgeous. Go on now. There you go. Lots of swallows nesting under here. Cool little place. Fish on. Kind of useless to me though. Except for breaking up the monotony, I suppose. Little bullhead. I'll tell you. Gotcha. Let's go. Oh. Son of a... All right, just had one go for it and miss it. Ooh, he had it. He had it, but he must have bit short. In any event, the pattern is clear. These fish are way up in the sticks. I mean, way up in it. Like, if you're not casting to get snagged, then you're not gonna get a fish. That's the lesson I've learned today. If you want to catch these fish, you got to be up in it, man. I mean, up in it. You know, dangling it out of trees and everything else. That's the only shot you got at catching these fish. I'm guessing that's because when they're way back in this stuff, it makes them feel safe. You know, fish are much more likely to eat when they feel safe. Like this cast right here, I'd be shocked if I got a hit because I'm not far enough up into it. And don't get me wrong, it looks like good water. I get it. Like, this looks like good water. It looks like I should get a hit, or at least could get a hit, right? But no, these fish are far up in it. Yeah, now the real battle begins, getting them on the stringer, man.
How many is that for you?
If I land it, it'll be the first one I've landed. I've lost a lot. No, ribbit frogs. Oh. Yep, how about you?
I got one on a swim bait.
Good deal.
Yeah. How are you working that frog?
I'll give you the secret, bro. They are deep in this. Like, they have layers back in there underneath this timber. And if you put it inside their layer, they'll crush it. Not today. Oh. There. Take that. No, just I put him in the kayak. Whew. All right, now there she is, first snakehead of 2018, and a fatty. Look at the back on her. Oh man, that was quite an interesting day. I wish I hadn't forgot my polarized lenses. I guess that's item number one. That sun was bright today, more or less bluebird skies. So I started out the day, and I did pretty well for bass. Wasn't really trying for bass, but did pretty well for them. I got about a 2-pounder, and then one was like 1 3/4 pounds, I think 1.73. First one I got on the chatterbait, and the second one I got on live minnow. Now after that, I didn't catch much except for a few small white perch and one bullhead catfish. That's all I caught for about 5 or 6 hours. It was rough. I was spooking snakehead left and right, spooking them just everywhere, just getting pissed off, man. But what changed the day, and I think I probably commented on the video about this as well, I changed my tactics. Once I went into the deep cover and found the layers of these fish, layer, L-A-I-R, you know, that kind of layer. Once I found those layers, it turned around. I got about 6 or 7 good strikes. I think I got 2 or 3 hookups, and I landed one. And the one I landed is, I don't know, I didn't check the length. I would estimate her in the low 20-inch range, probably around 23, low to mid-20s, but she's a fatty. The biggest thing I'll say is don't be afraid to try new places, and don't be afraid to change tactics and try new things at those new places. Because now, because I explored today instead of going to my old stomping grounds, I have a whole new stretch of water that I can do drift trips on and come and just slay big snakehead. The best bait for me was the ribbit frog for snakehead and getting back in that deep cover. That's what it really came down to. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. And have a good one.